welcome back. In today's video we're going to be working on this Amtrak engine here, which didn't work in our last video. So I get some screwdrivers and stuff so we can get this thing apart. We got the 3 screwdrivers and now it's time to take it apart. So yesterday I tried to just take it apart and see if I could give it a quick fix because I thought just the brushes would be compressed. They were, so then I took, or not brushes, springs, so then I took the springs out. Turns out the springs out, and then I tried to power it. Turns out it was actually seized, so got a few problems. And we have this random wire that I need to solder back onto here today. That's what we're going to be working on. How about I just remove these clips? Just so it's easier for me. Let's pry out one clip here. There we go. I took those off. All we are left with is this now. So we can just pull that out of the way. So let's bring our parts dish over here. I need this screwdriver now. Get out these little screws here. So there's that one. And we got that one out. Now let's take these 2 smaller screws out, which hold this pancake motor design together.
Okay, there's our calendar.
Okay, got the screws out now. So let's pry the truck cover off and get inside here. Really looks like we're gonna need to clean this out. The springs haven't come out yet, so I think what I'll do is try and fish them out with our flathead here. So yeah, I'll shear the springs up close as soon as I get them out, just to share how compressed the 2 are. Okay, this isn't perfectly focused, but it's the best I could do. Look how compressed that spring is. It should be like 2 or 3 times that size. So I'll spread them out and then shear them. So now if you can see them in there, they're much more spread out and should help the engine run now. So let's dismantle the engine and I'll put it on time-lapse of cleaning and putting all the gears back together. But first, let's give it a test to see if the motor itself is seized or if it's the gears. So I got my Bachmann controller here set up with some live leads. So let's put down the motor and test if we put the leads straight in, if the motor will turn over. Appears we get a short when we do that. So try the other way now. Appears the motor is still seized, so I'll try and figure out our problem. This commutator is really bad, so I'll clean it and the brushes, and then we'll be back and test it and hopefully it works. I got the commutator much cleaner, so now let's put it back together and see if it works now. Took a long time to get this thing to not be seized, but I think I finally got it, so let's take this case back apart, put some gears in, we'll clean around the gears, put some oil right on them, and then we will go put the gears back in, and then we will go assemble the whole thing and then test it. This was a very odd problem and it took forever to find, but there was this weird orange stuff on the magnets, which caused them to be pushed out a little bit, and it was seizing the motor, so I took those out. And now, let me just set my phone down quickly. If you listen to the motor, it runs now. So now it's time to continue our reassembly. It's now about a week later, and I had to order this engine up some new springs. But it's complete now, and that's not right. It runs. The reversing lighting doesn't work well, but hey, it works. So, thanks for watching.